Hi, this is Junjun. Welcome to Ask Junjun Your Most Wanted Questions. And today we got a question from Jonathan. And he's asking, he's studied online marketing near 8 to 9 months. And the biggest problem is, how can I find a good network to buy traffic to? As I try out many of them, and most are just a bunch of thieves. Okay, so now, Jonathan, that's the question. A lot of people, have the biggest problem for the traffic. Okay, so you encounter, some bad experience, so you call them thieves. Well, first, my suggestion is you got to understand, what's the real meaning of the traffic. Traffic is nothing more than, you get the visitors into your website, right, to see your offer, right? So when it comes down to traffic, there are so many different ways to find good networks to buy into. I can recommend you guys some networks that I personally use, I personally trust. All right, it's the connection I built up through last 1 year or two to know these vendors and agencies, right? So for that you have to email me, or you go to junjun.com, fill out the application form so we can have the one-on-one conversation. We're talking details. I'll share with you these networks on this call. But for me to answer you that question, like I say, understand the traffic, what that really mean, all right? And there is really not one specific place you can get the best traffic, all right? If someone tell that, hey, this is the best, most targeted traffic you will ever get, that probably, it's going to be a lie, because they don't even know your offer, they don't even know you, how they can decide whether it's really targeted or not, right? So your mindset is always go out to test, all right? Now, there might be 3 different results. First, you go out test, and you, like in this case, Jonathan encounters some thieves, right? In his case, basically, people just deliver the clicks and nothing happens. Now, don't complain to the vendors yet, because you have to look at the conversion part, right? What's happening, for these clicks. So when you say these are thieves, what does that mean? Maybe means you send them money, but they don't deliver any traffic on that promise. So now in that case, you might call them thieves, right? But if they deliver the clicks, you have to look at the conversion part, right? Like previous training I talk about, success is a combination lock. It's a complete formula. You can't just get one specific part right, but you don't get the others, you still won't get good results. So if you don't get good result in the end, and you come back here, you look at the formula, you can't complain in one specific part if you don't get the other part right? So you have to have the formula working at the same time. Now, back to the traffic. First scenario, very poor result. Second scenario is fair result. You barely got your money back, which is very, very good, all right? Why I say that? Because in the beginning, you go out test, now you find a place you can survive. What I mean is you can break even. So now you can go out there and get as much as you want, and you won't lose any money, right? In that case, actually for me, it's the best scenario. I don't expect I got very high return in the beginning. What I got is I can get my money back. So at least I can test the water, get my feet wet, so I know the place, and I still can get the money back, so I can go out and keep testing, get a better results, right? That's very good if you get your money back, or break even. Now, third scenario is you go out and go this vendor, and it give you the instant good results. Probably not instant, but over a time of a month or two, you got very good results. You put $1 in, $2 out. Whew. Who doesn't like that, right? That's the best scenario. It's just like vending machine. You put in a 1 quarter and you got 2 quarter back. So I'm gonna standing there just put quarter in all day long, right? So in that case, that's the best. Keep that vendor. Maybe sign up some exclusive contract with them. So how find these, test, and then we got some specific question you need to ask before you buy anything. Like in my roundtable training group with some private clients, I always tell them, don't ever buy any traffic without you asking them questions, and you got a good reply from them. Sometimes you send out some email or call or contact these vendors or agencies. They don't even reply you in like 2 days. So that means it's either they are extremely busy, they are extremely big, or else they're probably not the vendor you want to buy into, right? So always ask yourself, like, what did I do to before I buy the traffic? Do the preparation. Ask questions. Stuff like, do you think your list or your traffic is suitable for my offer, right? You show them what is your offer, because if you buy traffic, you need to give them at least your landing page or sometimes your sales page. You show them what your offer is, right? So ask them, do you think your traffic is suitable for my offer? And what I'm looking for is certain type of demographics, audience, or you have certain specific target group. For example, if you work in a weight loss niche, right? You wanna ask them, say, hey, okay, when is your last time in your traffic or in your list you send out similar offers like mine? For example, in the niche of weight loss. If you are in the dating niche, now it's quite popular, and you're gonna ask these vendors, agencies, when is the last time you did similar offer like mine? If they say, hey, I do this all day long and I got very happy, satisfied customer coming back to me every day, and our traffic is refreshed, and what's our way to generate traffic for you? So you got more detailed questions, sometimes better, right? And then after that you feel, oh, they're pretty good, and then you negotiate price. Always negotiate price with these vendors or agency, okay? Sometimes agency, if they are pretty big, you can negotiate with them for a little bit long-term deal. For example, if I stick with you for the next 3 to 6 months to 6 to 12 months, can you give me a fair discount? Let's say 80%. Usually we ask, you can start asking from like 70%, and then and from that negotiate to 80%, sometimes 90%, and sometimes very strict. Some vendors, they are just very strict with their price, so you can get like 5% discount. Why not, right? 5%. If you pay, like, when you scale out your business, you pay $10,000, $20,000 per month. 5% less than $500, $1,000, right? If you can save $500 per traffic buy, why not, right? So always negotiate. That's another tip. And then after you ask this question, you get a feeling, okay? And don't just go out and look at their website and say, this website looks pretty good, and then just send them money or PayPal them. Let's say mistake in your in your side, right? So if you encounter a similar situation with Jonathan, you say you bought into some thieves. Always ask yourself, so why you pay them in the first place? Maybe they've been thief for all their lives, right? So ask them questions. That's very easy, just simple thing to do, right? I'm going to give you some specific questions laid out for you. If you send me information, send your information to my email, or you claim your free business consultation. If you after you watch this video, you say, hey, I want to know this series of questions I can ask for traffic, vendors, or agency. Then just fill out the application form in junjun.com, and then we have a conversation, one-on-one conversation, right? And I'm gonna lay out these questions for you, all right? And basically, idea is get to know traffic, vendors, agencies more, and ask them questions, and based on the reply, then you decide, all right? And always go through a list of them, so you don't feel like, oh, I need to get one vendor today, and then you're so hurried to pay them money, all right? All right, now that's how you find the traffic. And here, one single tip, but I think it's a very big tip, is no matter what kind of way you go out to get traffic, which means spend your time in lead generating leads, right? Start from one strategy first, always, because information overwhelm usually is the #1 killer to kill people like Jensen, who started just 8-9 months ago, right? Information overwhelm, that won't get you nowhere, because you spread yourself too thin on too many strategies. So always pick one strategy, focus in one, all right? For example, you can focus on newsletter buying and go out to find out where you can buy solo ads, newsletter buys, or you can focus on Facebook, or you can go out to study Google, Yahoo, or Bing in so many different ways, or PPV, or some CPA networks, different ways, okay? Focus on one strategy until, so how to manage it, right? When is the time you can, try to learn a second one is when you can get to 30 to 50 leads, all right, into your email list per day. If you can get 30 to 50 leads using one strategy, that's the time you say, okay, now I kind of know how this works, all right? And then you can have the time to, to start the second one. And from there, you go expand your skill set in different strategies, all right? Or if you have some money, you can go hire someone good at traffic and do the traffic for you. You can outsource that too, So always have, these leverage mindset, leverage other people's talent, other people's time, all right? Other people's skills, okay? So you don't have to do everything yourself. If you have actual money, you can always hire someone to do it for you. So don't let the traffic part, be your biggest problem. I hope after this video, I have a clear mind that, traffic is just part of the equation, all right? It's not everything, but it's a very important thing, start from one strategy. Don't spread yourself too thin. Focus on one until you're good at it. And also, another tip. This is a bonus tip, right? How to measure how many clicks can I test? I remember when I first got started, I asked one of a very experienced marketer, and that really helped me because I have a measurement. I have an idea like how many clicks I need to have to test. So usually you look at it 300 to 500 clicks minimum to test. Well, sometimes you can go out to pay $50, $60 to get 100 or 100 some clicks to test. I mean clicks. It's visitors, right, to your website, to your landing page. But sometimes because the sample is too small, you might not get very accurate estimation of these results. So I suggest 300 to 500, usually 500. But if you have a little bit more budget, go to 1,000 clicks. You spend a couple $100 to see, so you can have a very fair idea of whether this traffic source is good for you or not to your offer, So about 500 visitors, all right, that's a number for you to measure. So anything lower than that, you need to increase to get you a educated decision before you want to go with this vendor or not, or you have idea of this traffic is working or not, right? So 500, all right? So that's it. Basically, I hope this answered Jonathan's question, a lot of people's question about traffic. I'm going to have my new ebook coming out called The Art and Science of Getting Traffic. I'll let you guys know, once I have it. So, like I said always, if you want more in-depth, details in my answering, for questions, go to junjun.com, claim your free consultation with me. It's gonna be always free. Some people ask when gonna put a price tag on that. That's just free consultation. I use my personal time. I love to helping my readers, my subscribers, help your business and help you grow. So it's gonna be always free, but time is very limited, and the seat spots are very limited because I'm using my own personal time, So please understand that if you don't got a call from me or my coach, and be patient and send me email, and we will get back to you, on time. So that's it for now. I'm enjoying doing this video for you. Hope you enjoy just like I enjoy doing this video for you, right? That's it for now. Talk soon. Bye.